You know, me and Shay got a frenemies relationship through the show.
Yes.
But in real life, we respect each other a lot. So she knew if I had some kind of issue with her, she would have known by then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hide anything. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And you will know it quickly. So I don't have anything to hide at that point. But what I really bothered me about the whole situation was that I knew going forward in the competition, the lie was gonna affect me with the girls.
Right.
And we were in a show where everybody else get to vote. So it was like me against the universe.
Yeah.
After India left.
That's the thing. You don't want any of the. We've seen it happen before. Morgan sent home for that kind of thing. It's like if people think that maybe you're gonna play a shady way, then they're trying to get rid of you. Yeah. So when you saw India go into the corner with Shay, did you have an inkling of what was going on?
I was so happy about getting good critiques. You don't know this, but when we are on Drag Race, having a good review on stage is like a glorious moment. So for me to be to do good in the Snatch game with something that I thought it was going to be a risk, and being really praised for what I wore in the runway and how I look, it was a winning moment for me. So I was in heaven and never thought that was gonna happen. So when Shay came back, I was caught off guard. I was so confused. And I'm Puerto Rican, so sometimes I think about it, I'm like, maybe they understood wrong, but that was like, no, bitch, you lying. Don't try, you lying. My English is not that bad, ho. I know my English is not that bad. It was one of those moments. But I knew it was because I was the only girl with the balls to vote against Shay. Back in episode 3, it was too early for her to be in the bottom, and also, okay, this is something that it bothers me from the beginning, that the list came out and the fans saw who were gonna be in the show. Everybody pronounced and crowned Shay as the winner of the season. This is not even when the season was starting. So the rest of the cast didn't have a chance in front of the eyes of the fans, because the fans already wanted who they wanted, And I'm a pageant girl. It's not over until the pageant is over.
Right.
So for me, I went into the voting booth and I said, I'm not voting against Mariah because she did not do the worst. People don't get to see what we get to see there. We film 48 hours. You get to see an hour and a half of those 48 hours. Mariah was not the worst. India's runway was great. So the next person in line was Hey Qween. And that was my vote. It was simple as fair. Mariah is my season 3 sister, as well as India. And I work with India in Vegas. I didn't want to vote against her. Then go back home to my new state and then have beef there. I don't want to be.
But instead, you got a double cheeseburger because you still have beef now.
So I was like, let me vote against Shay. No hard feelings. She was the worst. It was the worst critiques. So, and I said it several times through the episode, was like, she got the worst critiques. And everybody was like, yeah, she was. So I don't know what was the big mystery about it. That there was the only girl with the big balls to vote against Shay? Yes, because guess what? I didn't see Shay as God. I saw Shay as a contestant in a TV show like me.
Right.
On my same level, So everything that she do, I can do it too. So I didn't see her in any other level than my own self. So
you did it Alexis style. You kept true to yourself, whatever it was.
I learned this in pageantry. Sometimes you have to put friendships aside and judge a competition the way it is. And a lot of people don't like it, but you got to be fair. I mean, I believe in the universe, and I believe in karma. And that's what I said to India. My mind is clean. I'm going to get what I deserved, and I didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. So I did feel cheated.
You did have some really other incredible moments in the season. You slayed Snatch Game as Walter Mercado. Yes, there she is. Look, I mean,
I look a fool. So good.
Now, was Walter Mercado a figure you knew from your childhood, or what?
Oh my God, I grew up with just watching him. My mom was Catholic, so she really believed in everything he said. So when Walter was on TV in my house, it was like divine moments. So we all needed to be quiet. Nobody could say nothing. And I started growing up listening to it. You know, like even when I was an adult, I was like, oh my God, shut up! Here comes the Leo. You know, it's me, my moment. So I was very like that. So I was packing another Snatch game in my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do Mariah Carey.
Oh.
And when I was packing my suitcase, my then the TV, I was watching a Latin channel, and on the TV, Walter Mercado came on, and I said to my friend, I was like, I should have done Walter Mercado, and everybody was like, do it, and I was like, really? Like I was just kidding. But yeah, I went to a party shop, bought a wig on the way to the airport to go to
Amazing.
All Stars, and I did it. And I knew I was gonna be good on All Stars because I'm normally good enough for All Stars Snatch games. I was in the top 3 with Alicia Keys on my season.
Yep.
And I was, me and Jada won the challenge on season 1. So it was like, I knew how to play the Snatch game. It was like a last minute decision. It worked though.
The timing, Alexis, when you were like, I forget what you said, you're like, you dumb bitch. It was so good.
I always think about what happens if the character was not the normal character. I always turn it in the opposite. So for me, Walter was very peaceful, very like heavenly figure. So I was like, I'm wondering what he would look like if he was just completely over the life.
And reading the girls.
Just aggressive as hell. I love it.
Now, after you slayed that challenge because you weren't the winner, you were still by default in the bottom.
Right.
That must have really been a gut punch.
It was horrible. And I thought, yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, everything happened so fast. I was very sure I was gonna stay. Then India did her little desperation moment. And then I questioned myself. I was like, maybe the girls are gonna go there and literally just throw me under the bus. Like, believe in this girl. And then I'm sitting there ready for like elimination process, and they brought Vanessa Vanjie.
That must have been a gag.
So when I saw her, I was like, I was gonna smile, and then I said, oh shit, my daughter has my lipstick. Like, I was freaking out. In my head, I was like, how humiliating this could be for me. Not only was a lie, but then your daughter get to read your name. I was like, oh no, today's not my day. It was very like that.
Wow. That, I mean, when I saw Vanjie come out, I was like, what? Oh, no. No. No, ma'am. Rigged.
Right, for real.
Like, how do they know?
I was like, I even questioned it. I was like, is this a stunt from the production crew? Is it that they knew Vanessa was
like
coming?
It was Vanessa like staying in a hotel next door?
Some kind of script of bullshit. Like, somebody better have some answers now. But yeah, it was a difficult night.
It was. Oh my God. Luckily, that wasn't the night.
No,
that was not the night.
Not the night.
That was good.
Thank God, because I felt like I got my redemption with the girls, but at the same time, I knew I was the next target. You know, so it was like a bittersweet moment.
Right, because that next challenge was the one where they did vote for you that time.
For real.
And that was, you didn't get to have your crowning glory that you deserved.
For real. And then, it's not to be shady, but I'm going to be shady. My dress was not the worst.
So, who did you think was the worst?
Everybody else. Watched the show. They asked for originality. My dress had it. They asked for barbecue materials. My dress was done with barbecue materials, including a kiddie pool, forks, napkins, and everything else in between. A tent, tablecloth, and everything else. I look stunning. Everybody's costume character was horrible, including mine, so we were on the same level. So at that point, I was like, okay, So, yeah.
So you went home. What did you think of the outcome with Shay taking the crown?
I knew Shay was gonna get crowned.
Right.
Yeah, it was something about Shay and how she speaks and she projected, and it was a lot of like, redemption from the roses, and her finale didn't went the way. You know, the story around All Stars, you can tell it was going to be Shea Coulee no matter what. But I did have a very strong feeling that Juju could have taken it.
Yeah, it was a close call. They both were so good.
Leaving the show, I was like, Juju can take it. Like, I was very surprised about Juju B and how well she really did in the last moments. Like, and it doesn't help that her and I connected. You know, we had a lot of things in common, and we were from the old school of the Drag Race. So yeah, I was rooting for her also. But yeah, I knew it was gonna be Shay.
Would you be the all-time returning all-star queen and come back for a fourth time?
I would never do that to the viewers. Never again. No, I would love to do something else. I mean, I think it's time for a All-Stars legendary mothers and daughters season.
Oh, that would be good.
Or
mother versus daughters, or mothers and daughters against other mothers and daughters?
I think it would be great to do the teams, the house of this against the house of that, kind of bold, you know, like something very like that. Oh, I would return to a U.S. versus UK or something like that.
That would be great.
That. Yep.
Oh my goodness, sickening, no?
If it happens, I want my credit back because I gave y'all the idea. So, there you have it.
Now, for an exclusive audio version of our show, behind the scenes tea, and more stuff we filmed today with Alexis that you won't get to see on the regular show, you got to go to patreon.com/HeyQweenTV, right, Alexis?
Or whatever he just said in English.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Oh my God, Alexis, it is so fun to catch up with you.
Right.
I love to see you. Yeah. You bring such fun to the studio. Thank you so much for being here.
I love having this whole experience again.
It's always a delight.
It was like a whole circle for me. You know?
Yeah.
So much has happened since the last time that I sit here with you. So
yeah.
Yes. And then for that, I'm going to give you my very own look.
Alexis
Mateo Bam fan for you.
Oh, for me?
Yes, this is for you.
Oh my goodness.
Available on MissAlexisMateo.com.
Please purchase. It's
saw
beautiful.
That was a plug.
I know, and you know what? I will be spamming all season long.
And I look like my cartoon. Look
you
at that.
do, gorgeous.
I cannot say the same for other girls.
Oh! Well, Alexis, I want to let you know I have something for you. You turned it so fiercely that you have snatched a trophy, sweetie! Yes! There you go, honey.
Oh my God.
Another trophy for the queen.
I would like to dedicate this to my puppy Bambi, who's at home. Thank you for spending quarantine with me.
Alexis, we love you.
You got a better budget this year.
We finally got a better trophy. That's right.
We got a better budget in the whole show.
Every year the trophies hopefully get better.
Better, bitch. I'm a winner.
Yay!
Finally. It didn't even have to campaign.
That's right. Oh, thank you to Alexis. Thank you to beautiful Erickatoure, Avian, to Mr. Adamita Josefinta. And a shout out to my beautiful angel, Lady Red. I love you and miss you. And we thank all of you for watching. Now, Alexis is not going bam anywhere because she is going to play what? Look at her. So you're going to want to tune into that. And we'll see you next time on Hey Qween. Bye, baby.
Children.